You're welcome.
What are we gonna do? Stare at this pineapple thing? And
Pineapple's a nice touch, right?
I'm starting to get turned on. I'm not gonna lie.
is this,
You know what the pineapple means, dude.
I like it when it's not quite a 6-pack of abs. It's just like a stomach.
okay.
Just the stomach. Keep the muscle teeth.
I mean, she's got the mammographics are good, but I like the midriff.
Well, if you're turned on now, this is definitely gonna turn you on.
Hello, everybody. This is Data Play. Amazon. Play Howard Stern Show.
Playing Howard Show from Amazon Music. Here's Season 1, Episode 1.
Welcome to the greatest show you've ever heard. It's the Howard Show. Coming up next.
Amazon. Play Britney Spears.
Here's a station based on Britney Spears.
Amazon. Play the Creedence and Bishop Show.
Wow. Yes.
Bishop was so swept with emotion he left.
He saw the man boobs and he's like, "I'm out of here." I swear to God, guys, we saw Bishop. He was
here. I swear to God, he was here.
He was here. He really was.
I swear he was here.
Welcome, hey, Bob. Nice crowd here. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
What? Are you okay? And I saw you were swept with emotion and you left.
I was so swept up. I got a Creed frame on my computer. Creed, have you been using my computer? All I had was, I'll show you. I heard about 2 seconds of the intro, and I'll show you what was stuck on my computer. Yep.
Oh.
Yes.
That's all that was stuck on there. So
Wow,
You should play it again for him just because it was so good. I smiled the whole way through that.
Oh, the man boob, the boobs.
I can't believe you missed the man boobs.
well, you know what? That's what we call a teaser in the business, folks. I'll have to go back and watch.
YouTube junkie starting out the night right. Thank you, Two Bones.
I didn't plan on cranking this thing up, but I guess I will. Why not? 'Tis the season, Creed.
Yeah. Oh, the monetary monorail. Yeah,
might as well, I guess.
Might as well. Well, good to see everybody in the chat, and great to see you, B-Shop and Knockers.
Hello.
Been a while.
Yeah.
Well, it's been good catching up. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
See
See you next year. See you next year.
All he's got for
Okay.
today.
Yeah, I
Lovely
don't know.
green screen. You
That's a hell of a green screen he's got, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. I decided to go with classy photos in the back and a bed.
It looks like a
dog
photo
laid
shoot.
down.
You don't have the two pictures set at the same level, like the tops of them, or you have them hung at
That's
two
true,
different
that's
heights.
annoying.
Oh, hell, here we go.
Yeah. I did it that way. Why would they both be at the same level, you know?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Equal but separate.
So tonight, of course, we're going to catch up. I'm sure some stories will be shared. Also got mailbag. A few people had a couple of questions and things.
I even have a couple of late ones over here, Creed.
Oh, gee. All right.
Yeah.
We'll add them in as well. And also got a couple of pieces of news just to, kind of keep it along the lines of the Creedence and Bishop show, not just to.
Oh, not just that, Creed, but I also have the results of this past year's Deadpool.
Really?
Yeah, got it all together. So we'll find out. Usually we don't really have a definitive winner.
But we do
But
this year.
we do this year, which is surprising. A lot of great guesses. I forgot how great they were.
Well, let's start here. B-Shop, you doing all right? It was nice catching up with you the other night, though. Seriously, I haven't seen you in well over a year.
Yeah, it was good. We went to the basketball game in Charlotte, and Mikey and his son decided to hop along. I say hop along. They bought the tickets, but I tried to talk them out of going, but they said no, they wanted to go. So, it was good. Anyone who travels with Mikey knows that it is a wonderful thing to do. Mikey is very fun to travel with. Did he tell you
puppets the whole time while we're traveling?
Yep. Did he tell you about running out of gas?
No. Yes, he did. He told us I think during members only, actually.
Yeah, during a members only. I haven't done
You ran it all the way down until it died.
Oh, wait to hear this, Knox.
This is beyond mind blowing. Go ahead, Dash.
Okay, so I rented a car because Mikey's too good to ride in my car, the Charlotte. So I had to rent a car. He said, "Hey, pal, you got to rent a car." So I did that. So they gave me a brand new. I said, "Give me something fun," because it was dealer's choice. And she said, "How about a Chrysler Pacifica?" And I said, "I thought I said something fun." Yeah. So the first one I got, it didn't work. There was something wrong with the gear shift or something. It was like all push button and all like knob. A gear shift, right? Like I was like, can I just rent like a 52 Chrysler or something? But they gave me another Pacifica after that, after I couldn't get out of the parking lot, and this one was fine. So we go up to Charlotte and I park in the parking deck and I cut the car off, or so I thought. And the car stays on the whole time in the parking deck.
The whole time we're in Charlotte.
When we get back in the car in the morning,
because you didn't drive at all. You parked it, and you were coming back to it when you were leaving.
Yeah, and this is a 2023. I mean, brand spanking new. Had 400 miles on it whenever I left my house.
Thank you, YouTube Junkie.
Thank you.
And we went places, and I had the key fob with me the whole time. I know I cut it off because it popped up and said, "Make sure you check your back seat." And I made sure that the children that I had taken up to Charlotte to help pay for the trip were still back there. So then once my friends who were going to take those children and move them to some other location went and picked them up. So we got the car that morning, and Mikey goes, "Oh, wow, nice and toasty in here."
Because it was cold outside, real cold.
I was like, "This doesn't have an automatic start. What's he talking about?" I get in the car. I'm like, "What's all the lights on inside the car?" So I cut it off, cut it back on, and there is literally no gas left. Like, it's beyond E.
Now, this was after Bishop had bragged about, "Look, boys, we only used half a tank."
I
can't believe it. What a money saver this trip would be on this car. This is definitely well worth the purchase. And as soon as he says, "Oh, no, the car's been running all night," I look over just in time to see the biggest fuel tank I've ever seen come up on the screen to tell us you're out of gas. And I panic. I'm not gonna lie. I started getting like sick stomach because I was gonna poop in the car. It was just
YouTube Junkie. He's into everybody. He admitted that. Is that changed? That hasn't changed, has it, Knox?
You still like them all, right, Knox? I heard you.
Sure.
Sure. What up, D? Oh, that's funny. I'm surprised though that the car keeps running with the key fob being.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah. And when I drove it back, I dropped it off at the rental place, and I was like, she said, "How was your trip?" And I told her about it, and she goes, "Okay."
That was it?
Yeah, no concern.
Were you
Nothing
going to try
like that.
to get maybe a couple of dollars back?
No, I didn't worry about that. I'm just worried about someone stealing the vehicle.
Yeah. Couldn't they have just got in it and drove off? I mean, did they literally need the key at that point? It was running.
Yeah, and I was miles away with the key fob. So
I did. We got done yesterday. I put a sucrets in my. I swallowed it. It was like sat there for like an hour or two. Every time I burped it, that's all
You
I
nearly died.
tasted.
I need
Yeah,
some
could've-
Mountain Dew and a cigarette to help push down this throat.
Knox, we'll get to you in 2 seconds. Can we do just so that we get it done and we don't forget about it? The Deadpool is something that we've been doing for a lot of years.
I'm anxious to know who got it.
Yeah, me too.
Do any of you guys remember who you picked? Because I
No.
did not know who
I
any
don't
of us had
remember
picked.
at all.
Not even myself.
I don't.
No.
Well, I had to go through and dig it up. And if you're asking yourself, what is the Deadpool? Well, it's not just a movie by Clint Eastwood that features Jim Carrey as a crazy Axel
Supposed to be Death.
Rose type guy. No, it's supposed to be Deadpool. Deathpool. No, it's Deadpool. That's what it's called. Let me look it back up. Clint Eastwood.
We've been doing it a real long time, but we can't remember the name of it.
Forget what it was called.
Roger, thank you for the 7. I saw the Peter Waffle House a while back. The note above the urinal said Knox charges $1 an hour. That's
Oh, well, that's a deal by any standard. So we decide we're going to pick what celebrities are going to die that year.
What celebrity? What
What
celebrity?
celebrities?
I can't think of the last time that we actually had a winner. Like really.
I don't remember ever having a winner. So just to give you an idea, we did round robin. Everybody went around, picked one at a time. We picked 3 people apiece. I'm going to go through and tell you each person's one pick at a time.
On there.
Creed picked Jimmy Carter. Unfortunately, Jimmy Carter is still alive.
Damn it.
Bishop picked Tony Bennett. Tony Bennett, I thought was dead. Went and checked, still alive.
No, he's still alive.
Knox picked a controversial pick, Johnny Depp.
Huh.
I was like, Johnny Depp. Wow.
Yeah,
How
but
long
at the
could you-
time he was in the news so much with his wife and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
you never know. Have you seen Johnny Depp lately? He looks like someone's aunt or aunt.
Auntie.
Auntie Depp. Doesn't he? He's the
I
fun
saw him doing like Make-A-Wish videos for kids. And
I think it's great that he ended up. Everybody speculated that he was banging his lawyer, and they denied it. And it turns out he was indeed banging his lawyer.
What was he? She
Not
was
bad.
star
They're
of the
dating,
show.
I believe.
Georgia Pete,
Georgia.
10 bones. Thank you.
I
I think
picked
it's
Charlie.
because she knows that if he gets out of line,
He'll take a beating.
yeah.
I took Charlie Sheen because he's got the HIV. I thought he was going to die. It didn't work that way.
Undetectable levels of HIV.
Sound like Knox has used that line on a date before.
Geared up. Thank you for the $5. It sounds like he's kind of like that time we talked about with that little thing on his lip that time. Remember that? It went ballistic.
Undetectable
Dude,
level.
whatever. I had shingles on my nose. You guys found you found my Valtrex in the freaking
Shingles
medicine
on-
cabinet.
Shingles on my nose.
Shingles on my nose, too many face rights. Shingles on my nose.
That's
Don't
another,
worry.
that's
Don't
another-
worry, baby. Before I was the Chernobyl of AIDS, but now it's undetectable.
It's the 1, not the 2.
All right. So then Creed picks Pat Robertson. Pat Robertson's still alive. Bishop was blasphemous and picked Mel Brooks. Mel Brooks still alive and making a movie, by the way. Right now, they're making History of the World Part 3. He's actually producing it from home over Zoom, which is crazy. He's like 90.
Set up next.
Thousand
It's
years
set
old.
up out on the roof.
Okay. Continuing.
Moving on. Knox picked Clint Eastwood.
Hate
Still
to tell you
alive.
this, guys. Yeah. You're gonna have to go watch Smoke and Scan or something.
Yeah, we're not going to it.
Sorry.
If somebody dies, let me know.
Yes, please.
I went in with Angela Lansbury. And she died. Sadly.
Oh yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who picked him? Who picked her?
That'd be me.
She
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
God, how Mikey did the research and he's gonna win this. Go ahead, keep talking.
Creed picked Marv Levy, great NFL coach. Nope, still alive.
Damn it.
Bishop went with Vince McMahon, still alive. David Crosby, Knox's pick, still alive. And I took the Queen of England.
Oh,
There we go.
You won.
She's dead. 2 out of 3, baby.
You go.
That's right. The Grim Reaper, the Master of Death, the Death Touch. You want somebody dead? Tell me, I'll pick them this year. They'll be dead. 2 out of 3 chance they'll be dead before you know it.
Shingles
ground.
belong on the roof, not trains.
I got the shingles on my nose. I got the train on the roof. Toot toot.
So, I mean, I would love for us to do. I mean, we don't have to do a show to do picks, but we're going to set up a section.
That's almost 20, Carol. Thank you.
Thanks,
We're putting together a section on the Discord, and we're going to put together our Deadpool picks for this coming year, and that way they'll be, whether they're for posterity's reasons. So yeah,
No, I like that. A good spot to be able to go back and see it. YouTube Junkie Rooftop Train Ride Choo Choo Baby.
Oh wow. But yeah, with peace and love, anybody's concerned about the chase, feel free to watch it.
This 2 hours.
Not go into it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you.
It only seems fit. That's how that
Moratorium, I think they call that.
moratorium. Yes, that's right. Knox, you been all right? Apparently you're sick, I see.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, he's got the flu.
Yeah, I was up in Killington the last 3 nights, and then came back with the flu. So
great.
That all you came back with? Or?
You gonna take that down and spread it all around to your family?
no, I'm gonna end up having to stay alone for Christmas, I think, and then go as soon as I'm better.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
Kind of
Good
sad.
guy. That's very noble of you.
Things just took a dark turn, huh? But
I
no,
hope not.
no,
Love so.
I don't want to kill my mom.
Right.
Somebody
always-
isolate that and bring it over here
I'd
for
kill
later.
dogs.
Oh, kill them.
Well, no, I
Speaking of
mean like
dogs,
with the sickness.
By the way, is your dog still alive? Still around?
didn't you buy a dog?
No, my dog died in March.
Didn't you buy another one though?
I thought you got
I could have swore I seen pictures of you looking at another dog.
Oh, I was looking at a dog. I almost got a Walker Coonhound, and I decided
Walker Coonhound Texas Ranger.
it was going to be too loud. I listened to some of the barks, like I looked them up on YouTube, and I listened to the barks of that dog, and it's no, can't do it. It was gonna ruin the what tranquility we have on this campus where I work.
A coonhound for the poonhound.
Well, he gave one away and never gave it away. I know that. By the way, Mikey, I don't know if you knew. Lisa Snoopy said Matt's not doing so well health wise.
Oh no!
Wishing him the. Wishing
Oh
him the
no!
best. Got to tell you,
I am sorry to hear that.
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm not laughing at Matt. I'm laughing at what that says. But
No. Laughing at the whole dog thing. So too many. Then you just gave up, moved on. What?
I'm waiting till after the holidays. I do have I do have a coworker whose dog is having puppies, and it's 2 different kinds of labs mixed together. So I might get one of these. We'll see.
Most
If
importantly,
there's any females.
the dog that bit you in the nuts, is that still alive? You still go to the
I think that's
Coffee shop?
actual one of the questions in the mailbag.
I have a. Do you have time for a quick story about that?
Well, yeah, sure.
Baby, we have nothing but time.
All right. So
Go ahead.
I was invited to the 6-year anniversary party.
Yeah.
Maybe 7. I think it was 6 though. And all were having a good time. And yes, the dog was there. And I was sharing the story about what had happened, because we're coming up on the anniversary of that. We're actually past it. That was I think that happened on like the 16th of last year.
I'm losing my mind. Did I say thank you to Hey Mikey?
I thought so.
Losing my mind, man. Come on. Okay, sorry.
Creed is as bad as I am.
Jesus Christ.
I see what you're doing down there, and I'm doing it over here. Bastard.
What, watching this? I mean, we can pop it up. We can pop it up on the side. It's just
No.
just see what's happening.
Nothing. There's not even anybody near them.
I'm keeping an eye on it. If anything happens, I'll pop over to it.
Your anniversary, you said the 6-year anniversary of
the coffee shop. It was the coffee shop like anniversary party. So I was invited down.
Was it like an anniversary party too for when you got your NADS?
Yeah,
last
that's what I said.
Well, that's the 1 year anniversary. That was on the 15th.
We haven't done this show. We've been planning this show out.
And we appreciate you letting
Very
us know.
long time. Appreciate you guys for sure, but you're gonna have to go watch it yourself, and it's it is what it is.
Yeah.
Tonight, there's
It's
2 hours.
very rare occasion, but I appreciate everybody letting us know. Really do.
And real quick, Roman Flute, thank you for 10, you guys, and of course, Chris West, thank you for the 5. Also, appreciate you guys. Sorry.
So there's a party for your dog bite. Go on.
Yeah.
He had a stroke while we haven't seen him in a while too.
So told the story. There was this party. I was at the party telling the story. And the owner and I had a couple of moments over the summer. One time we did finally discuss all of that, and he apologized.
No.
Moments,
No, there's no huh?
What do you mean moments?
Well, like we on 2 occasions we had a brief conversation about what happened, and he just shared that he was very sorry and he was very embarrassed and he was really grateful that I didn't sue.
Yeah, no kidding, he was.
Really?
And
no kidding.
It'd be celebrating the 1 year anniversary of Knox's coffee shop. If
Right.
No kidding. My God, we should be there live tonight from Knox's coffee shop.
But so let me just go on. So he made sure to tell me to come to this party. Like he's like, oh, make sure you come by. I said, okay, all right, I'll come by. I went in there and it was all the regulars. And he always has a party. What's up?
Did they make you buy coffee there, or was it free at this party?
They didn't serve coffee at the party.
Okay, whatever they served. Did they serve?
It was like, potluck.
Okay.
There was ham. There was a nice ham there. But anyway,
ham.
So he always has a party for his employees every year, and he gives them gifts. And then this year, so I was used to seeing him do stuff for his employees. Well, this year, he made sure I was there, and there was a couple of us that were the regulars that were there.
So you've been to his employee parties and watched them get gifts and just sit there and watch them?
No. So I know I have not been to an employee party, but I know he does that for his employees. So,
word gets round.
All 3 of them.
So he made sure that he's like, make sure you come. I said, okay. So at this one,
Starbucks.
There was a tree there. And there were presents under the tree.
Damn, and Bishop angry as hell about this. Go ahead.
When I walked by,
I'm
fuming. I'm gonna leave.
Everything is like, I just have a black screen. It's just like old school radio. I don't know if you can see me or anything like that. I'm just talking.
So when I walked by the gifts, of course, I was looking at the tags on them.
How many gifts are up there? Now let's set this table.
More than there were employees. So I knew that. I was like, oh, hey, maybe I might get a gift. I was like, okay. And it
was on your mind.
It was on my mind. It wasn't why I was there, but I was like, the gifts are nice.
Now, were you being like sly about looking at the names, or were you just straight up just picking boxes up and moving them?
No, I was being sly. I just kind of like, glanced. I was just glancing. I didn't touch anything. I just looked.
Right.
So then he starts handing out the gifts. And everybody got one but me.
Everybody.
Aren't they employees?
Just about.
They're all employees, right?
This is employee party.
No. There were the regulars were getting the gifts also.
Oh, the regulars. Okay.
Yes. And they all started opening them. And I didn't have anything to open, but I was watching and everybody got the same thing. And it was a bowling shirt with their name embroidered on them.
Oh, shit. No expense spared.
And there's a guy standing next to me.
He didn't get sued. He had this money he could spend on stupid ass bowling.
Right. So there's a guy standing next to me, and he's got the box, and I don't have one.
Thank you, Nancy.
And I'm starting to get like pretty paranoid and upset that I didn't have anything, And I was
sweaty.
I wasn't comfortable, and I'm trying to act cool, but I don't think it was working out
because of a bowling shirt.
Well, because I didn't get a gift.
Someone was kind of high end.
If everybody, if the 4 of us went somewhere, Creed, and you gave you gave Mikey and Bish a gift and just fucking left me out to dry. Yeah, I think I'd be a little pissed, right?
One
I
last
think
time
you'd
I
do the
need to ask
same.
this was this was like a company Christmas party, or
Regulars were there though.
There were regulars there, and regulars got gifts.
Barflies.
and they got gifts. All right,
Right.
They
well,
all got
So,
gifts.
so
with
I
their
look
names
over
on
the
it.
guy next to me and I go, I think it's a black shirt with your name on it. And then I looked, and as I said that, I looked over at Mike, the guy that owned the place, and I was like this. I was like, what? What is this? And he's like, yours is coming. I'm like, mine's coming.
uh-huh.
Okay, well, see, here's here's what bothered me over the whole thing.
Well, Knox,
If I
in
had
defense,
invited
you
everyone over, to a party, and if I told you, Bish, to make sure you were there, but if I knew that everyone was going to get one but you because yours didn't come in yet, I would have said, hey, listen, everyone's going to get a gift. Yours is coming. I would have said something before I handed out the gifts.
Yeah.
Or maybe like you could have opened the gift and there would have been a note inside. Yours is on the way. Sorry.
Something. An IOU gift.
Sorry,
I
I had
don't
to
know. Like,
get you a
shit.
6X
Wrap a
bullet
pound of
Yeah,
coffee
he was
and
such a
give me
fat
that.
ass.
I don't
Order
give a
it.
shit. Like, it wasn't that important, but it did hurt my feelings.
Did you look
Like,
around the room to kind of gauge if you were the only one that didn't get anything?
Yes.
And I'm guessing you were.
How many shirts do you think it was that everybody got? How many shirts altogether? Do you like 10 people?
Like 11 or 12. Yeah, a lot.
But yours
lot.
is the only one that didn't make it.
And someone else's wasn't there
very
either, but that
sus.
guy wasn't at the party.
So
So I don't know if
Do
he
you-
was bullshitting me or not. I'd like to think he wasn't.
So you did bring it
But,
up to him that night, and that was his answer, basically. Or did he just come out and say that to you? without
Well,
you saying it?
I did one of these at him when he walked by because I didn't fucking have anything. I
yeah.
was like, "What is this? Don't invite me to your Christmas party and then give everybody a gift and not me a gift. That's kind of, especially when your dog bit me in the dick
Welcome back, B.
a year prior, right? Right?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Was this the guy who you
I agree.
I would make sure I had a gift, if anything,
Again,
when I went in there.
another bit of disrespect. I
don't
towards
bring it
you.
up. Like I barely ever bring it up. He might have forgotten about me. I don't know. And then the next day I saw him and we talked about it again. And I was, it was whatever. But
It's kind of a dick move.
is this the guy who you shared a chicken sandwich with?
yeah.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
I've shared a chicken sandwich with him before.
One and the same.
There might have been. I mean, I don't. What was the other one?
I don't know.
Playing golf.
How many
you went and played
how
golf.
many chicken sandwiches do you share with men? Or how many men do you share chicken
like a
sandwiches
go-to.
with?
Too.
I eat a lot of chicken sandwiches.
With
It's,
guys?
It's kind of my thing.
what is going on with your
I don't know.
lethargic gaze going on up there?
I tell you what, I'm looking at a chicken sandwich and thinking about a
Who can I
kettle
share
hot
this
stud.
with?
So can I share with you?
100% on that. We were behind that. I'm still very perplexed that he didn't. He's a good friend, though, apparently, but not such a great friend. I guess
I'm waiting to see the box. I mean, I'm waiting. He said it's coming. I'm waiting to see this shirt arrive. Let's see if it does. I'll give you an update at some point if it.
How
ever
did the
gets in.
shirts look? Did they look like what? Like quality?
Well, luckily they generally are not something I would wear. So I really like that part. Didn't really bother me. Like I probably wouldn't wear it anyway. But like, it looks like a cholo shirt.
Billy, actually,
could've
not,
gave you
not too far from where you're at.
They could have gave you anything in place of it. Like, hey, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It is a dick move. You got all these people here. Everybody's getting a gift. The guy you told to be here.
Right? I mean, like, hey, why don't you come on over and watch me give everybody a gift but you?
I know you don't
Like
mind.
that was kind of like that. You know what I mean? But
Question.
it's whatever. I mean, I'm over it. For a day or two, I was kind of
you don't-
shaken by the whole
I
thing. I'm
don't
not
think
gonna
you're really
lie.
over it, but
Did you how did you communicate with him? Did you talk to him in person the
Yes,
day after
son.
that? Or
Yeah.
did you
Sign
text him?
language from across the
Or-
room.
No, well, I don't know. I'm just saying if you share a chicken sandwich with a guy, you're bound to have his phone number to text him.
It's kind of a.
I don't know. I'll let you know if it comes in. I thought it
that's
was
tough.
a little. I
That
thought it
is
was a little
sad.
Yeah, I thought it bothered me. I'm not gonna lie.
I probably wouldn't even. I don't know. I'm weird. If I went through that whole situation, I probably wouldn't even have been there anyways.
I probably would have walked out. To be honest with you, I'd probably been like, "F
I'm
this
not gonna
guy."
make it. And it was funny. The guy that was standing next to me talking to me, he felt so uncomfortable that I didn't have one that he didn't open his up next to me.
Good guy,
Imagine-
good dude.
And then he carried it around the rest of the night. He didn't even open it. Like I don't know if it's narcissistic to assume that, but I think that he didn't open it because he knew that I was like, where's my fucking gift? You know what I mean? Like that was.
Were you?
He could have gave you cash. He could have gave you anything.
Wrap a pound
Anything.
of coffee. I don't fucking know. Give me. You know what I mean? Like
Anything.
bizarre.
It's the thought that counts. But when you don't give somebody anything, is it really a thought that counts at that point? I mean,
See, you guys got to remember though, as petty as it sounds of not getting one little gift, this dog bit his dick when he walked into this coffee shop.
yeah.
When I walked
Owner's
out, when I
dog
walked
bit him
out,
right on the dick and had to
I
go to the
tripped over
doctor.
I tripped over the dog and the dog
And you
No,
know,
don't make yourself the victim. I mean, yourself the,
no,
the
don't-
problem.
yeah, don't make
No.
excuses for that
I'm
dog.
not. I'm just saying. I'm not. You said when I walked in. I was just explaining what happened when I was walking out.
Well, yeah, he didn't fly from the rafters like Nosferatu and bite your dick, but yeah, he was on the
Pretty much,
ground. And
enough that you had a hell of a good chance of the case. That's what I'm saying. You had a good chance of the case. He's
Yeah, you
too
know,
good of a friend.
I
You
did.
didn't wanna-
I didn't want to. I liked him too much. I don't know. I
Well,
mean, if your dog
I
bit
like
me
you
in the
too
dick,
much.
I wouldn't make you put it down.
No, I know. I understand that. But
Yeah, but I'm not owning a business and asking you to come inside of it. I mean,
Listen,
have you ever
It'll
told
work
him while you guys have these conversations that you might like him too much? Have you ever said that?
you know, I didn't sue you because I just like you too much.
and if you're trying to get me to like you a little less by not giving me a gift at tonight's party, well,
It didn't work, pal.
Gotta kill that dude.
I
You're
like you
running
just
through
as
my
much. I
mind.
just have hurt feelings now.
There may be a lawsuit in the works. That's all I gotta say.
What's the statute? What's the statute of limitations on a dog bite to the penis? I don't know.
He's got a taste for it. Now he won't stop.
now that he
Right.
doesn't get a bowling shirt that he could give two shits about, now we're gonna go sue.
Now is the
Now
time.
it's
That
now
does
it's
it.
happening.
That
Now
does
it's
it.
happening. Now I'm pissed.
God.
All
Damn
right,
it.
so the party the party didn't go well, Knox, but I know you did have a summer job that last time we talked to you, you had christened the place you were living, I think you called it the bungalow.
Bangalow.
Because you have so many broads coming through there that you're going to be, taken care of in a special way and giving them no gifts afterwards.
Swinging
kinda makes
door.
a little point there. I mean, just a little point. Maybe he's trying to tell you, without telling you.
No,
Stop
I don't think.
messing around.
Again, Knox is good at making excuses for others.
Our lawyer, Jerry.
2 years. You got 2 years, but
Huh.
and if anybody's wondering, we're missing absolutely nothing on
No,
one
that's
of the
good.
worst car chases of the year.
As a matter of fact, Fox 11, I think either left or
There's
cut.
nobody following them anymore.
They're just driving.
They don't even
out.
have the night sun on them. We're basically just watching a guy drive around at 30 miles an hour.
Which
So
we would be on if we did not plan this little.
This is
reunion
way
slash
more
Christmas
important.
party. So,
yeah,
like somebody,
Sorry.
yeah, I'm sorry, I forget who said that, but they're right. We're not working today. We're done.
So the bungalow.
yeah.
Bangalow.
I only had one woman, no
Mhm.
men.
Mhm.
I knew you were going
No
that
chicken
next. I knew we were
sandwiches were
going next.
Thanks Thanks for pointing that out.
Bishop looks like Dave the Flav this evening.
I know.
in that-
I
in that
actually like
picture.
these Creed frame Bishop frames. It's
Those are great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit. Anyway, I hooked up with a waitress. I'm pretty good at that from time to time.
She worked there at the same place you were working,
She
or
worked-
just like a
no,
local?
she worked at I didn't work at a restaurant. I was renting canoes and kayaks out.
Yeah, but I didn't know like the place was like a resort, man. Like,
No.
Hey.
She worked at an Italian joint that I went and ate at.
you a student,
Got her. Nope.
She
Got.
a professor of any sort.
She's no. She's
Married?
Nope.
lifelong waitress. dude. Lifelong.
We'll just call her the waitress. And she kept late hours. She kept really like late hours. Like she would drop in at like 2:00 in the morning, kind of thing, which
Because
annoyed me.
Number two. He's number two.
He's resetting. He'll be
I can.
back.
Oh, no. I can already tell where this is going.
Ah.
But go ahead.
Where what is going?
No, go ahead. About her being late, stopping in late.
No.
You let that happen?
She did I let that happen?
Yeah, like if she like what is late? What is late for night?
When you're saying late, what do you mean?
What
Like,
time is that? 8?
She was gonna come over, and then when she finally comes over, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Ooh, she's giving them
Really?
stripper hours, babe.
Yeah.
And you open the door, leave it unlocked, give her a key, you let her in. What?
Wake me up when you get here.
That's not
For an Italian place,
within
my
your
God.
time. Even for sex, that's not within your time.
I don't like to be up at that hour.
You'd have to sleep all day just to be ready.
Hello,
Dude,
Frank.
it was I had to go to sleep. I knew she was coming. I left the door unlocked. And she was a very anxious person. And then she wouldn't hang long.
Hold on. You say she's
What?
a very anxious person. Is
Yeah.
she nervous? Is she jumpy?
On drugs.
No, she's not on drugs. She's just generally anxious person. She's a little
Example.
she's a little crazy. Huh?
Like what's something she did that you're like, oh wow, she's very anxious. What's something
Never forget, YouTube junkie. Never forget.
I'm trying to think. Well, it's funny. These two do have something in common when I get to the end of the story. So sorry, I'm between the burping and the nose blowing. I'm really lighting the world.
fine.
Women are loving it tonight. Hey.
Turn.
Oh, turn it. Let me turn it. Hi.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow, that's scary.
Oh,
I don't know if I like that or not.
Easy.
It was just kind of a general mess. I'll tell you what happened.
She's a general
Great.
mess. Gotcha. Go ahead.
She came and she stayed the night. We got dinner one night, had a nice time. Went back and the
Dinner from her
bungalow
restaurant?
got its name. Huh?
Dinner from her restaurant.
No, sushi. And
Sushi.
and then she wanted to come. She got attached like really quickly. And
that's not
she
good.
wanted to come. I worked like 45 minutes away from where she lived.
Valid
And
question, Larry.
and she drove to
boobs
come
smell like chicken
see me at work.
parmesan.
Hold on. She drove to come see me at work. And she could only stay for 15 minutes. She drove 45 each way to stay for 15 to leave for 45.
This is odd. This
Was
is
that
not
for
odd
sex?
behavior.
Is that
I
like
was
quick
very odd
cookie?
behavior. I didn't want her to come out there. She just said she was coming. I'm like, I don't know why you're doing this.
Bish, I don't know if you heard, but this girl is very anxious, and she is a waitress. And
He gets off at 2:00 to come to his house at night.
She would come like at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh,
to
that's the
stop
best
over.
time.
Yeah.
All right. So
let me
you
just
say
say what
she comes
happened.
for 15 minutes. What's she doing in that 15 minutes? Are y'all like,
Standing
hooking
there
up?
watching me work because I was busy. I told her she needed to come because I couldn't give her any time.
Come watch me work, bitch.
Right? It was and it was on a beach.
Just
It was
want
in
to
a
look
beach.
at you, Knox. I just want to
So-
look at you.
So then she leaves, and as she's leaving, she had gotten a slice of pizza on the way out. Well, she dropped the pizza in her car and she rear-ended somebody on the way out of the park that I was at.
Did you go help her or anything? Or you're like, I'm sorry, but
Well, she messaged me. She
Help
messaged
me,
me
help
as
me.
if I was gonna go help her, and I said I can't.
I can't. These kayaks ain't gonna rip themselves. Bitch.
These kids
working.
need paddles over here.
You see this
Come on.
beach? There's a beach.
What
here.
did that long one say about the bird and the, we'll go back to that? What was that? The dog lawsuit. What did it say? You possess the burden to provide different forms of evidence to provide that owed you a duty. The dog owner did not fulfill his duty. I don't know. Listen, I'm just glad my dick still works. Anyway,
Allegedly.
which we're getting to.
She bought a slice of pizza at a kayak place and
No, at the park. At the park before she left. I don't know.
Better park pizza. That's always the best,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
State Park Pizza is fantastic. So I slowly stopped. I phased her out after. Plus, she didn't have a car anymore because she wrecked her car pretty good, so she didn't have a vehicle. And I just kind of stopped responding.
She wrecked her car bad when she rear-ended the car.
She hit the guy in front of her and she messed her car up. And it turned out she didn't have insurance because she had just changed insurance plans, and it was in a gap in between, so she wasn't covered.
So how long
Just
was she
way
there?
too much stuff going on, huh?
How long was she there after the fact? Being that it was 45 minutes away. Did an Uber come take her back, or
I don't know. I think someone came and helped her. I didn't ask.
You didn't go and help her?
No, I didn't ask her to come out there. That wasn't my problem. That was her
Okay,
entirely her doing.
That's classic.
I had no, and it was only 2 of us running the shack. I had to be
All
there.
right. So how can you? All right. So I just immediately, when you bring up the whole anxious thing and coming over at 2 a.m. leads me to believe that you're number 2, just coming to get a little something. That's just what I feel. Why are you so adamant that she's not married and or have a boyfriend?
Well, I knew she didn't have a husband because she was divorced. And
You sure they were divorced? I mean, it's kind of weird.
yeah,
Still roommates,
no, they were divorced. No. I knew enough about her that I knew she wasn't lying.
Polygraph.
I don't think I was. No, I think she was. I think she just keeps weird hours. Still
Well,
does.
What time does the place she worked at close?
She was at a restaurant. She got out at like 11, and I guess she went to the bar afterwards. When she came out to my place,
There you go. Loosen up, baby.
How many
whatever.
times did that happen though? Is it a lot or?
I only had her over like twice, and then I just couldn't. Then she couldn't come over anymore because she didn't have a car.
Bangalow, that's it. Yeah, that place.
Well,
it doesn't even
hold on.
deserve
I
to
said I would get to the end of the story.
okay, because at this point, it doesn't even deserve to have its own name. I mean,
No.
I mean, I banged in it.
Yeah, but just because you're banging something doesn't mean you get to name it.
Right. It was a big name to live up to.
Yeah.
And
wasn't she always drunk when she came over though? Straight from the
No,
bar?
she wasn't. No, she wasn't drunk. I don't know. Can I continue the story though?
Yeah. No,
So she came.
We're trying to figure it out.
So I got a random message one day asking me how I was, and I was like, "All right." And then she mentioned, I said something about how she had nice boobs, and she said something about how she wished that I should have seen them more, or something. So she drove all the way out here
What
to
do you
where
think
I
she
am.
meant- What does she mean by that?
Well, she's saying like,
We only did it a couple times. Like that was like we didn't really hang out a whole lot.
Yeah, you should have gave me a chance when you had, you like him so much. You only let me do it twice, kind of thing.
Well, I'll
guess
tell
she
you what she
wanted
did
to-
next. I'll tell you what she did next, bitch. She
Pamela,
sent me.
thank you. Does she have a
sent
pole in her
me-
house? Knox, does she have a pole in her house?
No, I don't think
Did you
so.
ever see her house? No,
No.
because her husband lives there.
I
Go ahead.
didn't go inside of it. Well, she showed up out here. Well, first she sent me a bunch of topless photos.
Yeah.
How
Then-
far away is there to where
2
you are?
hours.
Oh wow,
It's quite a bit.
with no car.
Once again, well, no, she's since gotten her car fixed.
I got it. Knox, we'll get right back to your story. I got to tell Raggle Monkey something very funny, very quick. And you guys will enjoy this. You guys remember Mersh, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, out of nowhere, Mersh discovered us and the channel and everything that we do like a couple of days ago. And he discovered us through Raggle Monkey, who also has Florida Cop Cam. And I thought that was very, very funny.
Oh, all right. Good
Yes.
for Merch.
I watched a couple of Mersh's feeds.
Well, you were banging abroad. Go ahead.
Anyway.
Yeah. So she came out once again late at night because she got off work late, and she had to go let her dogs out.
Who?
And came out here. Can you guess?
Beams.
Can you guess how many times?
Beams. Not
Well,
even once.
Well, I mean,
Can you guess how many times?
what,
You
well,
tried
had-
one time.
Can
no,
you guess?
had to give her the special 7 times. You got to give her the 7. That's
7, and she was impressed.
the
I
No, the
still
other one
got
did.
it. I still got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you very much.
so. How long was she there for the 7? So you figure out
She got here at 2 a.m. She left by
3:45.
11:30 in the morning.
Oh. True.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, Cherry. I don't know. Was there a long dry spell?
Yeah. What before I
You
I haven't
heard.
gotten any poon. No.
Why is it dry where
You
you're
can,
at?
you can just
Yeah,
call
it's
it
the
X. You don't
the-
have to call it poon.
the dating scene is not the best out here.
Have you tried? Are you on dating?
Yeah.
apps? Or you-
No, make dating apps, please. No.
Mm, Then what are you doing? Going through random friends of friends on Facebook?
No, I
Walking
went
around
on one
campus?
date. I went on one date with this one woman that I met somewhere, and it
One
didn't.
woman I met somewhere. Doesn't sound
She was bigger.
shady.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And she hid it very well. She hid it very well. You ever opened up?
In the pictures,
You
you
ever-
mean?
She sent me. I got catfished in broad daylight, if that's even possible.
All right, hold on a second. Rag and Monkey, thank you for the 10 pounds. Florida Cop Camp, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great page. You guys know it. Thank you. Thank you. Rag and Monkey.
Did you tell her that she got the Allison special?
No, I didn't.
After the fact, you were like, second time I've done this.
No, but I did think of you guys though. And yes, I did get her breakfast, Georgia. I didn't make it, but I went and got it for
Ordered
her.
it.
I went and got it for her.
All right, catfish, broad daylight, please. I need to know more.
So there was this one female who I knew she was a little bit bigger.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
You said you thought about us. Where'd you think about us at? Like at number 4, and you're like, I think I got it in there. I
No,
think I got 3
no.
more.
When I finished,
Come on, pal.
when we got
Come
done,
on, pal,
and she
do
was
it.
like, "Oh my God, how many times did we do it?" And I laid there next to her, and I said, 7, and it was amazing. So
7.
So let's get back over to this one. So I got catfished in broad daylight. I knew this girl was a little heavier,
But
but
you'll never leave again, huh, Mikey?
Oh, well, I watched it from the bathroom, by the way. I don't know what I ate, but ooh.
The burn.
Here's the thing. When he said that she was a little heavy, but boy, did she hide it well. When I say hide it, who do I mean hide it? Go on.
no, she was bigger.
What's she weigh?
Terminator.
Would you just take a picture of herself from up here, up, and that's it, or something?
I gotta show you. Let me just. You got to see these pictures.
She don't care. She don't mind. She already.
Yeah, she
signed
don't
the
mind.
I
release.
think they
Her
were. I
last
think they
time
were
released.
old. They must have been older photos.
Here's a photo of me at France. That's me down there. This is the top of the Eiffel Tower.
These are old pictures. Here's me when I was at my skinniest. I was 3 days old. Hope you
Hold
don't
on.
mind. By the way, I've got to catch up on everybody who sent donos while I was gone to Ragu Monkey. Good to see you, buddy.
Are you showing like?
Are
Right,
those
so-
nudes?
No, she's not new, but they're like so.
Whoa!
Okay.
Wait a minute. I
Does
like
it look-
those tats.
So do I.
Those are A
So,
number 1. Are you kidding me? Where
know,
was she
so-
hiding it?
Well, she had on.
She's hiding it from herself.
I think she had like body
She has-
spanks.
She has a lot of fat skeletons in her closet.
She had like body spanks. It was like
Body
like
spanks.
everything was like everything was very compressed.
Did she have a kid or something that you don't know about?
Yeah, she had like 2.
That's not too bad.
before
Yeah,
she met at the park.
but anyway,
While she
so-
was at the park, she had 2 kids.
So we went out on a date. We went and saw Sam Tripoli. I went to a taping, and
Okay.
we got back, and we hooked up. Have you ever opened up Grand's biscuits? Yeah.
You hit him on the counter and go.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, you
I
did the counter?
popped
I
I popped her
had a
top off, and it just
It just it just come flowing over. So you're saying
I had to dig. I had to dig to find downstairs.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. There's I hope no one's got their children here tonight. If you
Yeah.
do, shame on you. So she was wearing something even when you were with her. When you met her, you still didn't know she was
I
heavier
got I mean, I knew she was a little bit heavier, but she was way heavier than what she was putting on to be heavy. It
Well,
was
no, not
like
really. She had it on her the whole time, pal.
no,
She
but she
didn't hide it.
concealed it. She concealed it. It was like a.
Yeah. How many pairs
I
of
don't know.
strings
I don't know
was
what
she
it's
wearing?
called. It's like a body girdle. I don't
I know,
freaking
that's
know
what
what
I'm
it
saying.
was.
How many do you think she was wearing?
I don't enough that it was alarming.
So it was like lifting everything. Yes, Chris, of course we know you. There's Chris right there. See Chris with that beautiful photo?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Remember me?
Hey man, remember me?
Bet I was the last person you thought you see today, huh?
All right, so you're out on the date. This is a date, right? It's a date. You guys go and you do the whole taping and whatever you go to watch.
That's fun. Yep.
And everything was good. You didn't see any. There was no warning signs, no nothing. You couldn't see anything happening.
I mean, I had my arm around her. Like I said, I knew that she was that. I thought she was that size. That she was.
Does she have a pretty face?
Yeah, it was okay.
And the tattoos, were those real?
Yeah. I think she might have had some. She might have had some fake teeth going on.
Whoa.
Her bottom ones might have been. Her body ones might have been. Her bottom might have been like fake.
Excuse me,
How old was
she's
she?
out.
Like 82 years old?
No, she's like she's a little bit younger than me.
Maybe she with those kids she had sometimes,
I don't know. It
lose their
didn't.
teeth
I
after.
didn't sleep with her. She stayed the night for a couple hours since I was tired. I didn't want to drive her home.
Hold
You
on.
sleep with her. You were just telling us how you were like digging for
No, like I
gold.
didn't like have intercourse with her.
I was
We
panning
messed
for
around.
poon.
We messed around. I had to dig a little. I didn't like what was going on after I was digging. The digging didn't do it for me.
I said, look
And,
here. Look here.
and that
if
was
you
it.
If you want me to do any more digging, I'm gonna need you to take them bottom teeth out.
I did. Where did you meet her at? Did you say her and I missed that? Or
I met her.
how?
Yeah.
I like
met her.
hunting poon in the wild, man. It's no more fun than that.
A place that you all know that I go to.
Oh, there.
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You know.
You not know? Come on,
Did
Creed, you know.
was she
Did she work
employed
there?
Was she a member of this club too?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So
we're
you oughta-
talking about the secret place that you go to.
I'm going in the chat. Hang on a
You
minute.
know, I don't know if Creed's thinking the same place.
No, yeah.
Or are you
There
ta-
was no lotus
Oh,
in the name.
yeah. Okay, we're thinking I was thinking of a
Oh,
different
all
place.
right.
Oh,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
all right.
That's exactly where I was.
What did you
thinking.
think I was saying?
Epstein
I thought you
Island.
were going to the Asian lotus.
No,
Yeah.
No, I knew exactly where you were talking about.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I thought.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Right.
That's where I went.
Golden Corral tattoo.
Remember how he busted
No,
out that can of biscuits a while ago?
The pineapples have nothing to do with anything, by the way. That was just something that Mikey.
No,
said.
Creed.
No,
That's
she's
not what
twist
that
Twist
was.
your dog part.
No,
Yes.
no, she was American.
Even though Mikey does want to retire and move to Florida.
Those places I go, that place
the
I go
villages.
to, that's where you go to. No.
That's
No.
what I thought too.
That-
And then they were like,
I knew right away when I looked at Knox's face. I was like, "Oh, that place."
Oh.
I didn't know he
No.
still went there. We're
Oh,
still
glad
going
you
there.
did, though. That's good.
So,
All right.
so anyway,
She had a tattoo of Krispy Kreme hot sign, dude.
It was the Pillsbury Doughboy tattooed across her ass.
it was so then the next day
Yes.
I drop her off. And then she reaches out to me and she's like, I'm getting the feeling that you're not interested.
Were you rude to her?
I think I just went from hot to cold.
She wanted to go.
Which is
all
what
the
I usually
way,
that's what I
right.
usually do. I usually go, that's what happens is it
Yeah,
just shuts down.
That's weird that, you are the age that you are. And like, you get
You're
her
turning
there.
down those opportunities that
And
aren't
then
coming
it's
by
like-
as often as they
Yeah.
used to, too.
Well,
as well.
I didn't think it was a good idea to go all the way, so I didn't do it.
Oh, but you went all the way with the Psycho.
Well,
That
no,
was
this-
I rented a cabin called the Bangalow, dude. That was different. That was invested. That was investment. This was a night of. I went and saw a taping of a comedy show, which was very good, by the way.
Yeah, I like how you
Tripoli-
name dropped and not any of us knew who you're. Maybe Bishop does.
I have no idea.
You know who he is, don't you, Bish?
Sure. But if you had biscuits and gravy, that's right. Okay, so you did some digging, as you said.
Right. So then I dropped
Did you
her off. I
find
told her-
something interesting or what?
No, I didn't even get into it.
Got some old coins. I found. It was like the sands of Iwo Jima. I come climbing over that hill, holding
So-
the flag.
So seriously, since we talked last, that's a really long dry spell. If that's the only too.
He had that slump buster, and that was it.
So the one going way back when we were doing the show regularly that we talked about, that we joked about, that I still kind of feel might have had a penis.
Oh,
What happened with all that? Is there any update?
Latina.
Anything?
The Costa Rican?
Yeah.
Yes.
we called her the Latina. Don't break kayfabe.
The Latina.
If you want me to dig, I'll dig in your town. I come from a long line.
We went out a little bit this fall, and I finally got some boobs. And
Oh wait, you're just like sexting her or something?
Ninth grade.
no, like I got to like see them finally, and
From
like in
across
person.
the room.
In person. No, it was in person. And once again, couple more meals, nothing.
Uh-huh.
And it turns out she is involved with another person. So she was getting the roses from me and the rod from someone else.
Mhm.
Oh.
So that thoroughly pissed
I'll have
me
to look
off.
up that name.
What a
And,
huge mistake for her. She should have done it the other way around.
I had a couple words with her over Messenger. And that was the end of it.
Like,
I called her out. Yeah. Yeah.
On Google Translate.
I
or-
said, who is it? And she said, who's what? I said, who's getting to. Let me find it. I'll read it out loud to you. Hang on a
She
minute.
said, "What time is dinner?" I said, "Who is this?"
Who is it? Did he
I
get a
told her-
bowling shirt too?
I bet he did.
Who is it?
Bet he did.
Oh, maybe. Uh-oh.
Look, if I'm buying all these meals,
If the
Uh-oh.
message is gone, that means she blocked you.
Yeah, she might have. Hold on. Oh, there she is. I got her.
Damn, that would have been funny too.
she said, "Hard pass."
It could be a woman. You guys
There
are
we
right.
go.
Could be.
Could be.
That's possible. I didn't think about that.
And all she let you do is touch her boobs, and you bought her like
All right.
$800 worth of food.
A lot of food.
How
I
about you
said,
a lot of food, honey.
I said, I randomly said, oh, look, the ghost. Because she had ghosted.
Ooh,
And
burn.
she said, LOL, stop. And I said, nah, I deserve every right to talk shit. Who is he? And she says, LOL. I said, not a fan of being played. What are you talking about? And I said, I want to know who's getting your attention if it's not me. I'm not jealous. I'm just curious. And I'm not stupid. So who is it? And then I said, cat got your tongue?
Mm.
And then, yeah, I know, right? I was all tough guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, you-
And then,
rough talk.
God.
and then she never, she wouldn't admit it. Because she wouldn't. But, I got the lowdown. She's involved with a guy that's married.
What'd you do? Go to the
So-
friend and
Oh,
You
yeah.
went to Costa Rica.
Threaten.
Yeah, I want to know what
Wait a
that was
minute.
going. I'm like, enough of this. What's the real deal? And she goes, you're my friend, so I'll tell you. I said, okay.
So
She gave me the whole
that
rundown.
kind of burns a little bit, because like you're single, not attached at all, and yet you're like second to her messing around with a married
with
man.
she's a mistress. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
I got burned by a mistress of someone else's mistress, not even my own mistress.
So you don't need those products, ladies. You don't. Embrace your natural curve.
Oh, did I tell you that? And did Captain Happy ever send you the picture of him with his dick out?
No,
Right.
and I'm glad
That guy?
you didn't. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Knox.
Anyway.
It's bad.
That's not good, man. It sounds like you. Do you feel like your best years of dating are behind you? Yes, you
No.
hit the 7.
No.
7-11.
I
No.
heard through the grapevine that you're back on the I want to settle down and meet somebody real train. Is this true?
I would like to have someone to hang out with. Yeah.
No, that's not how you answer a question. I just answered. It's like-
Again, you can get a dog.
I would like to enjoy someone's presence outside of the bedroom. Yes.
Okay, so a little more serious, or you'll.
Yeah. I'm not saying marriage, but I mean, I would like a sure. A steady girlfriend would be nice.
You understand it at the age that we're getting at. I understand we're a little different in age, but not too much. That
63.
there's probably the the pool is very, very slim for ones that, especially you're not looking for a serious thing. And I mean, that's what I'm saying is that your pool that you're pulling from is even smaller.
You're getting crazy waitresses.
I think that the fact that I don't really try that hard and I still have action here and there.
Do
you know what I mean?
Not try very hard though? Do you honestly not try that hard?
What do you mean?
Define hard.
What you mean by that?
Because
I cleaned. I'll tell you what. When this one came over, when the waitress came back over, and I banged her 7 times.
Hanging his hat.
I cleaned my entire apartment. I was having more flashbacks to the Latina because I cleaned this place like top to bottom for her and nothing happened. So I'm like, if I clean this whole place again, at least I have a clean apartment. I figured if I clean this place again and nothing happens, I have a clean apartment. But I cleaned it the deepest it's been cleaned since I got in here. And I even went out and bought new pillows.
If you had to give your cleaning a scale from 1 to 7, what would you give it?
I would give it an 11.
And so if you're cleaning for her, then maybe you did you catch a little feel there?
No, I just wanted to have a nice place for them to walk into.
Really?
That's all. Yeah.
Would you really put that much work into somebody you don't care about?
That's a lot of work for you.
I've seen.
Have you seen how you seen how filthily I live from time to time? Like
filthily.
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 Oh, somebody's on the phone.
Anyway.
Filthily?
It didn't look too good in here, so I got it looking
forever.
And then I went and bought pillows because my pillows were pretty beat up.
You even went
mismatching
and bought pillows for
Do you
her.
not see what you're doing?
She's coming over.
She didn't know I bought the pillows.
I understand.
That's called nesting, dude. You're nesting.
What? That wasn't nesting. That's not nesting.
Yeah, okay.
Is there a problem?
Yep. Guys, let's do this real quick. Wow, since we saw that weird ass thing, I want to get to this because next thing you know, it'll be 2 hours, and you know how that works. Let's start off with from Kiernoth over in Hawaii. Mandatory question to Knox: how is his nuts doing after the dog bite? Well, I guess they're all right because he said a little
7
bit
times.
It was the head. It was a scrape.
Oh,
remember,
yeah,
it was a scrape and not a puncture. I lucked out.
Mike, if you can take care of Chad,
absolutely.
Yeah, I can do that.
From Glenn, good evening, gentlemen, and Knox. I have a question for all of you. If your pet could talk, what's one thing they could say that would completely ruin your image? If your dog could talk, one thing that would completely ruin your image. Thank you. Have a very Merry Christmas. Until next time, smoke weed and listen to Rusty Old Timers. That's from the wonderful Glenn.
The Glenn.
My dog it ruined my image. The amount of, I'll say, probably without thinking too hard on that one, I would imagine the amount of couch time late at night that I sit around and just pound junk food, like just a fat POS is. I would
that would totally ruin your image.
But I don't really ruin my image. Yeah, good point.
Not Creed.
Yes, because you know I'm.
Right.
Good point.
Right. When he leaves, he jokes and says he's going to have a cigarette, but really goes and
doing push-ups.
Circuit train.
As we go around the horn there, if I think of something better, I'll give it.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Well, I'll go and let you know. Sometimes my dog is in the room and he's laying on the bed whenever I'm, doing my thing 7 times.
Wait, you mean with your wife, right, or alone?
No, by myself.
Oh,
concerning. Knox, what about you? If your dogs were still alive,
Mikey,
how about you?
Let me
It's the
think.
1 hour mark. It's
For
he
me.
made it an hour. He made it an hour.
He's burned out.
I
No,
know
my back just hurts. No, I'm
I
here.
know, it's
I'm very
time to-
much
My
here.
hips. My hips
Time
are
to
out.
chop the belt buckles. I get it. If your dogs are still alive, either one, rip Udo. Yeah, the ruin your image part's tough though. But.
I mean, I'm right there with Bishop. Cassie definitely saw me pleasure myself on a number of occasions. Often not really cleaning up afterwards either. I don't know.
What?
She would just like stare at the wall.
I had to get a chisel in here to clean off the walls.
Honestly, I don't really want to know, but I have to ask. What do you mean by not cleaning up after yourself? Like what does that entail?
You just leave it.
Yeah, you just leave it. You just pull up your pants and just get on with your day.
I'd have to take a hot shower to get out of my underwear later on.
No, I mean, I don't know if I'm in a hurry. You know what I mean? I don't keep
I'm in between classes.
I don't keep a roll of paper towels next to the bed. You know what I mean? I just,
Emergencies.
Bish, you get done. What do you? What do you?
Yeah. Well, this is what I do, and this is
grab a comforter.
Well, no, yeah, yeah. I just smear it on the wall and let Steve Harvey take care of it.
You've never used your box. You ever just flip the boxes back up and get on with your day?
No. Okay.
The boxes back up. What do you?
No, I go.
Well, where do you put it?
He's in a hurry.
Where's it landing? Where's it collect?
Okay, I'm trying to tell
box.
you. Yeah, I go all the way chic and get under the blankets. Yeah, get under the blankets and then do it on
You
the
hit
sheet.
yourself in the face?
What? No, what are you talking about?
That's
I just said
trajectory right there, my friend.
Somebody's shooting something.
What are you
You
talking
shoot
about?
yourself when you get done. When you complete, right?
Yes, I know.
Where's the mess? Where does the mess?
That's 5 years old, Knox.
Where does the mess
Yes.
puddle up? Where's your puddle?
Where's your puddle?
Don't you still get in your pillowcase and have to buy new pillows every time my son comes over to the house?
No,
I wonder why he needs to buy new pillows. Jesus Christ.
Just do it in the sheet. And then I just put the sheet back and fix the bed back.
You put the sheet. You're gonna see. All right, so look,
You
you know,
put the
you
lime
can
in the
say
coconut,
what you
you
want about my puddle. You're laying on your puddle and sleeping in it afterwards. I at least throw my puddle. I throw my puddle in the wash. I put mine in the wash later.
I go do something. You're walking around smelling like shrimp and bleach all day. That's what you're smelling like, pal.
Shrimp?
Keeping your yours don't smell like shrimp and bleach.
No.
Oh, well, maybe I got a bad diet. I don't know. I'm not a health nut like Creedence.
Yeah. Not
Mike,
in the tree.
please answer this so we can move on.
Buddy, y'all got you.
If
guys
I'm in
are
a
so
hotel, I shoot it all over the floor.
Oh my God. Okay. Jeez Louise.
Note to self: never share a room with Knox.
And then and then I just kick it into the rug.
My dog would just hear me saying a lot of bad words. I hate to disappoint everyone at home, but no, nothing like that.
Thanks, Glenn. Next up on the mailbag, another question for Knox. Based on previous activities in is your pecker still intact? Any new stories? Asking for a friend. Thank you. That from Carol. I guess we're
we did an hour of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, we jumped the gun. Thank you, YouTube Junkie. I like every once in a while we say this like about Knox is every once in a while he just accidentally tells us something that just speaking of changing. I mean he really legit answered that question because I'm going to look at you differently from now on.
Why?
Yeah. It's a disgusting story.
It doesn't mean it's every time. I'm just saying from time to time it's happened that way.
You may want to turn around and walk out now, leather and lace. Just just turn around, just walk out quick.
You just walked into something
awful, just terrible.
Terrell, I haven't washed my hands in 7.5 years. That's why I never got COVID.
Does the lady that was in your life that her name started with an A, did her last name by any chance start with an H?
No.
Next up on mailbag, if Bishop is still working with the dead, any unusually sized deceased or type any unusually sized deceased or types of coffins, that from Iowa golfer Lisa, not a vampire lurker.
So big boys.
Yeah, I'm still working with the deceased one night a week.
What about that story you told me on the way after you saw the car
Oh
accident?
yeah, Mikey gave us like a tiny little bit.
Oh yes,
I said Bishop's got a story, but I don't know if he
No,
can take
and I own 2 towels. They were both in the wash.
You only own 2 towels, and you're out replacing pillows
New
because you got some
pillows.
girl coming over drunk as shit at 2:00 in the morning.
Baby steps, and she wasn't drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was the Friday before I went with Mikey. I had to go pick up decomp, which is a decomposing body.
No, Terminator. No.
How do you have any idea like how many days that is for them to classify it as that?
Well, I mean, you're just basing off what the cop says, but he was very we're talking like maggots coming out of eyeballs and mouth, and just stuck to the sheets. And
before you get too deep into that, real quick, Matt's here.
Oh, Matt, it's great to see you, buddy. We were asking about you the other day. Hope you're doing well.
You really walked into something bad, though.
Yeah, for real. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So, anyways, I've been doing all these years, and this is the one time I forget my mask. Like, I've been carrying a bag around with like my respirator mask for so long, and then I can't find it. So, me and this guy go to this, like, I guess I didn't know it at the time, but I think it's like a halfway house. And it's crazy that not a halfway house, like a drug dependency kind of place or whatever, like where they're living. But like, I was like, I feel bad.
Like a sober living place.
Yeah, but he had like a caseworker. I'm like, I like how the caseworker just let this guy just sit in his room and rot for 3 days or whatever, how long it was.
So it was like a house. It was like a boarding house full of people.
Yeah.
He's just laying in there rotting.
Right. So, and I go with this weird guy. This guy is so weird. Of course you have to be weird to do that job, but he's like, I don't know. He just has no like awareness. Like me and this guy went on this call one time, and the guy was in his hallway, and his arm was like this, and the other arm was like this, laid on the ground, right? So clearly he shot himself, and he laid there long enough, and rigor mortis set in, and there was brains on the floor. And I'm saying, hey, man, watch out for those brains. I'll step in the brains. So we get like the EMS run sheet, and we're driving back. And the guy goes, I like on here it says, clearly deceased. How'd they know he was deceased? I was like, the guy shot himself in the head. Didn't you see the brains on the floor? He's like, the guy shot himself? I was like, do you see the big ass hole inside of his head and the smaller hole over here? And he's like, I didn't even see that. I was like, I told you not to step in brains. Do you think I was joking about that? So this guy had like no awareness. So we go check it out. That's what you do first. You go look around, and it's like solving a puzzle. You try to figure out the easiest way to get in and get out. So it's a very small, narrow room. So when we open the door, this guy is nude, and he is got like his feet on the ground, and like midway of his back is up on the bed.
He's going chic.
Yes, and he was nude, and this guy.
No, he did not. It's a seltzer, if anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He drove him to drink, guys. This guy had the largest thing I've ever seen. It was just sitting.
Like how?
From from like my wrist to the tip of my hand, but as wide as my hand.
You sure it wasn't just inflated?
I don't think that happened.
Some way,
I don't know. I haven't done very much research on that, but yeah. So I'm with the guy,
PP
like
check.
I said. Yeah.
Literally a PP check. Well, we got a gigantic PP story. I love it.
Yeah. So I'm with the guy who has like no like awareness. So we're like fussing, trying to figure out. I'm trying to tell him like this is the best way to do it. We'll just cut the sheets off the bed and use the sheets because I try to do things like as clean as possible, and there's like stuff
not want to touch the
dead as much as
Body.
possible. Yeah. So the guy's like, well, let's just grab him and yank him off the bed. He's gonna pop anyways.
We do Christmas different around here. I'm sorry, God, Harlan.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
So I'm like, I don't want to yank him off the bed. Where do you think he's gonna pop at? Like, this is a small, teeny room. Let's just cut these sheets off.
Do I even want to ask what pop means?
Exactly.
That
what
means
is that?
that's whenever you've just been dead for so long, and like literally your skin's gonna pop, and then all stuff's just gonna run out. Like you can like split in half. You can whatever. Like you're gonna like.
It's almost like the skin will peel off the
It
it
melts.
just roll up like
No, it's already doing that.
like
It's already
peeling a
doing that.
banana.
No, think like putting like once you move them after they've been there that long and they haven't popped yet, it's like think like a hot dog that's been in a microwave, right? But with like cheese inside, but it hasn't
Delicious.
popped yet. And then once you touch the hot dog, it just like goes
Like a
in.
zit.
Yeah, no, that's a couple of really I those of you who don't know, I even see blood and faint sometimes. It's a thing.
Really?
Real fast though. Amy, thank you for the PP, by the way.
So
Hell
no
yeah,
Red Wings.
baby.
No Red Wings for Creed.
$100. Thank you.
So
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
So, anyways, I'm trying to tell this guy, like, let's not get this, blood and guts all over us. So I slide like the mattress over just to like get better to the sheet. And when I do, like I said, his feet are like stuck to the ground. So just the moving of the mattress itself, like his leg like splits open, right? And it just starts like running blood everywhere. And I back up, I get out of the room. And the guy I'm with just stands in the room and just lets this stuff just run all over his penny loafers he's wearing. He's not wearing
Is he a
any
little
socks.
weird or no?
Oh, he's very
Yeah.
weird from what Bishop
Yeah.
said. Extremely
Yeah.
weird.
All right.
Yeah. So
That's
I'm
like
like-
a whole other level of like weirdness though, like being able to be not.
yeah, and he's so yeah, it was pretty gross. We got the job done, but I was telling the photographer of the police photographer, I was like, man, I would hate to be the cleaning person of this place. Like that's
That's what
you know.
Bishop was saying. I was like, oh, that's right. You guys don't clean up anything. So the people at the boarding house have to come in and clean up
Really?
all that spillage.
Someone does.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess you got to hire. Yeah, I guess you got to hire somebody to come in and
right.
do that. That's just. This is Snoopy's boy. It's a bad year, amazing. Yes.
The blessings indeed. Wow. Hear that, Lisa?
So you did that without your respirator, or did you borrow one? Did you
Okay,
find one?
no.
You did-
So yeah, I didn't have anything, right? So I double medical masked, and the cop was like handing me a alcohol swab. I was like, "What's this for?" He's like, "Oh, you just stick it underneath your nose,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you want to smell it." You do. It just smelled like alcohol and rotting flesh and disgustingness.
Do you
So-
guys have that stuff like on Silence of the Lambs when they go in there to look at the dead body? They pass around a little thing and they put like this, looks
No.
like Vaseline underneath their noses.
Yeah, no. It's you just gotta.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. Okay, next. I got one more, and then Mike, you said you had two.
Yeah, I
that
had one
had the
more.
mailbag. Real quick, this one says, ladies, Knox and RF. This one's, by the way, Knox's name is spelled Knocks.
Perfect.
Nice.
Going around the room, what is one great memory you have of a member of the show from the past? Sincerely yours, Mr. Delaney. So a member or a friend of the show, I guess we could say from the past. Just something.
I really liked it whenever Creed decided to give his lifestyle up to the healthy lifestyle. Just started juicing every day. I didn't know he ate so much junk food. He hides it well. You ever see him take his shirt off though? Oh God,
Losing my mind.
can of biscuits.
I instantly got to think like Dave the Flav stuff, even though it's not. I'd say, I mean, it's some great memories, but I think there's so many of them though.
It's tough. That's a really tough one. Something I remember, I was telling Bishop that one of my favorite memories was the time he had to race. He didn't have to race Dave Tripp, who was the boss.
Oh my God.
At the radio station.
Yes.
But Bishop isn't the kind of guy where you can say something, make a fat joke, and be like, he's going to just walk away and just let you get away with it. Because he was kind of basically saying, "Oh yeah, when's the last time you ran?" And he was, you can't beat me at a foot race. And logically thinking right away, you think, yeah, Bishop probably can't beat him at a foot race. So we decided we were going to make it a whole event. Bishop luckily remembered that the pastor Ray Rouse was there, and I put him on the far corner,
right,
to cover. And I was going to do the start of the race and the finish, and then Bishop's losing the entire race. They're racing around this entire complex, if you want to call it that. You were behind.
Like I can almost still hear it. I can still hear the slip, right?
And then
it just started. The race had just started. I like that I'm losing the whole time.
Dave slips and falls in loose gravel or dirt or something. He's
going around the corner, though, right?
I can't remember when we're running this 24K that you got us in, but
it's so much better in my mind.
Wasn't around the building just once?
Yeah, around the building. So they go around the first corner, and I know he falls, and he tries to trip Bishop. Tries to cheat.
Yeah.
And then Bishop comes around the corner, and he's still winning the race. And it was like David versus Goliath. He was able to pull off this big win and push the boss's nose and dog shit. And he could never live that down, and he hated it to know that Bishop had actually beat him.
Yeah,
he remembers to this day. I guarantee you,
he's very competitive. Bishop, anything come to mind right off the bat? Knox, do you have computer monitors up on your ceiling, or what? Is everything okay there? Because
I was looking at the feed to see how many viewers we had on YouTube.
Oh, you got a projector?
No, I have a 65-inch TV though.
Is it like all the way up on the ceiling?
It's
on the floor.
It's up pretty. It's up higher than where I'm sitting.
Is it level with the other photos in your room?
It is even. It's level with my snowshoes. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure, Jan.
Oh.
And I tell you what, all the pictures around here are all at the same level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pamela, we told that story the other day. Yeah, Vanilla Ice, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you got to perform with Vanilla Ice dressed up as a clown, that was an amazing time.
Yeah. Leather and Lashes. Since we've been doing this show, every once in a while, when we get to that, there's a like a demarcation line, and all of a sudden Knox just kind of loses it, and that's why every once in a while I'll notice like he goes like minutes without blinking. And that's when I'll pop it on. And it was perfect timing though, because he had blinked. It was kind of just checking on his welfare to make sure he's still alive.
Welfare check, dude.
Welfare check.
Do you think I was stuck in a Knox frame?
What's your nutrition like right now?
How are you?
I'm not watching porn.
Yeah, anything? Knox, anything?
Yeah.
Great memory.
A former show. I mean, my number one memory always goes back to the night that Bishop yelled at me because I flung Big Clay's vomit all over him from the van.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch smelling.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Well, it smelled like the Swedish Chef cereal.
Well,
did you ever eat that?
No.
Yes, I did.
Swedish Chef cereal. It smelled very similar to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yes.
Bullshit.
Okay.
But find the commercial and put it up.
I remember. What is it called again?
Swedish Chef cereal. It was from back in the 80s. It was a flash in the pan, and it was the Muppet Swedish Chef, and it was his own cereal.
Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
You're gonna find it, and you're gonna pull it up. See, there it is. Got sound?
Wow, we got clarification.
It's really. I remember the van was parked. It was kind of on the side of the road. I remember having to
we're trying to push.
Trying to
push him in, right?
Yeah.
No, we're trying to because he was throwing up. He threw up in the middle console all over some bags. So we pulled the van over. I got out and was holding him, And then you, for some reason, while he was throwing up at my feet, you, for some reason, decided to grab the bags and throw it over top of his head and throw the bags on my face.
You know, I've seen Bish is real calm and cool for pretty much everything. He can take a lot. There's only I can count on like one hand where I've really seen him like, you know, to that next level of mad. That was one of them for sure. That was like, yes, that many times.
7 times, dude.
Yeah. No, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. It really was. All right, it's taking forever. You said you had 2 real quick.
I got one, I think. One was from Pepper. She said, since you guys are now experts on YouTube. I don't know about that.
All right, let's pretend.
What is your best advice for starting up a successful YouTube channel? Thank you for your insight.
This is completely
by accident
out there. I meant to actually say something to you. I completely forgot to ask you. Charlie did a video where he was talking about a lot of people were going after this one dude that was on Twitch, and he only had like 50 people or something on average, or that's like his highest thing. And Charlie actually backtracked and went through talking about just the numbers of people that are essentially streaming to themselves is like 95% or more, basically. And then there's a couple of percent where people have like 10, 20, 30 people. And then when you get to that 50 mark, it's like 99, like your top 2% or something like that. You know, but that's as far as Twitch and stuff.
I have no idea. No advice.
We fell ass backwards.
Get luck.
So
get lucky.
Don't know.
We're not the segment of the show is brought to you by Perspiration H. Whenever you want to kiss your own butt, make sure that it's not inflamed. Go ahead, let's hear about it.
Great question.
I love your boom mic.
I've only got one question here.
Come in handy.
This one right here. How in the world did such handsome young men become such superstars on YouTube?
As young guys like you break into the business.
What is the guy who's in WWE right now? What's the guy's name? I'm totally blanking. Shows you how much I watch YouTube. Come on,
you're talking about the Paul guy, Jake Paul.
Yeah. Hey, message him. He knows a lot more about it than we do.
He has 2 very successful channels.
Yeah, you want to talk about a successful couple of channels? There you go. I have no idea. We're not the ones to be asking. That's Raggle. I did tell Raggle.
Watch out, Paul Brothers.
How it was kind of funny that a weird circle how Mersh found his way.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too.
I'm going to go check the traffic and weather together real quick. We still got CNB News at 9. It's still in the 9 o'clock hour, which is good. And what else? I'll be
Stop bullying in its tracks. Visit don'tbealowhangingfruit.biz.
Bishop, I know you were a huge fan when we used to do Voyeur Voyage.
Yeah, sure.
Sadly, we quit doing it because it just seemed like they were falling on difficult times having people stream. And now we find out that the whole site is going dark as of the 31st of December. There'll be no more.
Good news, guys. Mikey and Creed are buying Voyeur Voyage.
You're buying Spidelife. We're going to start our own channel.
Yes. I thought
coattails of another.
Well, I know that you guys went through a problem ware people were saying that you were bullying them, and I thought maybe that was part of the problem. Maybe they said these 2 guys are making fun of people. We can't have that here.
No
fussing, no fighting, no hurting feelings.
In all transparency, Spidelife wanted us to do more shows because the traffic we were sending was like from America and from the UK and Canada, whereas the only traffic they were ever getting was right there, like centralized in Italy and Spain and stuff like that. Do you guys hear that weird noise, or is it just me hearing that noise?
What's it sound like?
The flick noise?
Yeah.
No, yeah, I heard it.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's strange. It's probably one of us. But yeah, they're gone. Dylan Peterson. Where's Dylan Peterson at?
Dylan Peterson?
Anywhere? Carol,
is that hold on. Is that the guy you thought I was? Did we ever tell that story?
There was
Dylan
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So Mikey like messages me out of nowhere and says, "What's going on, Dylan?" I'm like, I thought he was like having a flashback whenever he used to watch Predator a lot. Dylan, you son of a bitch. But I was like, Dylan? He's like, yeah, Dylan Peterson.
There's a guy named Dylan Peterson that comes in all the time. And he says, hey, why isn't Bishop doing any more of that scratching? When's that going to come back? Damn it, I sure do miss Bishop. He's the cat's meow.
So
you called him the cat's meow?
This is not Bishop, by the way.
So Mikey thought that clearly if anyone missed me, it had to be me trying to rabble rouse. Like, it was just, no, I don't know who this guy is. And
he come in, he would strong arm us. He would definitely, he was not happy that Bishop wasn't here. He didn't like that I was going around pretending to be Bishop, I think. Was one of his issues he had as well.
Yeah.
Alan, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you back on the 27th. See you next Tuesday. Is
that you, Bish?
I don't know who it is.
Know.
Here, I'll find out. Do you hear it anymore? I muted him.
I think it's his.
Brought him back. Yeah, that's it. It's just something clicking. I don't know what it is. I thought it sounded like somebody was licking, like just like licking something nonstop.
Horrible noise.
Yes. So was it? Hey, stop eating those sunflower seeds. Okay.
Sitting there just. But yeah, I thought for sure Dylan was you. It made me laugh because I thought you were cosplaying as another. No. So you're going on record.
Yeah,
saying 100%.
No,
you're
I'm not Dylan
Peterson. And
I thought Dylan Peterson was the guy who killed his wife in the 90s, but I guess it's not.
No. You're also not the guy Greg Winford that comes through all the time trying to get us to get film developed. You're not him either. Right?
No, I'm not that guy either. No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Film development.
Yeah, it's a long story. Knox, what are you looking to get for Christmas, by the way? Anything on your Christmas list?
I tell you what. This year I made sure to give myself really nice gifts. And that way, if anybody else falls short, which they will,
wow,
I'm not upset.
What did you get yourself then?
I went skiing for 3 days.
How's anybody supposed to get you that?
Exactly.
Well, people can,
I mean, people could get me that if they wanted to. I mean, and Field and Stream, which is part of Dick's Sporting Goods, is getting rebranded, and all of their fly fishing gear is half off until the 24th. And I went and got myself some really nice stuff for half off.
Nice.
So I spent about too much money there. And so
they'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Like
they got they got paid for doing that. It was kind of
you know what it is? It's a little bit of feedback coming back. It's catching up.
We
got another 27 minutes.
It's just our voices. It's catching our voices.
It's all right. It ain't bad.
It's no big
deal. Is it because Bish doesn't have any headphones on?
Yeah.
Well,
Five Below sells some little.
Well, where's your headphones?
You're fine.
Why just to plug headphones into an iPhone?
Well, what are you doing? You're monitoring off your computer.
Speaking of Spied Life,
alumni,
Who had Spied Life on the Deadpool? None of us, Crystal. I didn't see that coming. I really didn't. And hallelujah, God bless you. The thanks, 20 bones.
It's kind of weird though that the people who got paid, people that actually made the most money weren't the top tier people.
Very fun, quick story. Crystal, who has been with us for a very, very long time, was on Spied Life for quite a while. If you still have that equipment, by the way, and you can still turn it on, we're going to do one last show.
It'll still work, by the way.
If you just turn it on, you'll be there. So just throwing that out there.
She was a Spied Life person?
Yes. I saw the behind the scenes of some of the paperwork type deal that you can see. And it's still got everybody's names that's ever been on Spied Life.
Are you talking about old when? Not long ago? She's going to be pissed because we're going to be all over her cameras and low hanging fruit too.
Oh yeah, we're going into all of them. All of them.
Don't blame Colta. He's out in front of the fire and sleeping. So.
We decided we're going to burn all our bridges.
One last thing. I'm very sorry. Just with the Dylan Peterson thing. I could have swore that Dylan also dropped a couple of things here and there.
Yeah, things that would be impossible to know.
Somebody,
no, I'm not Dylan
close.
Peterson.
So, you know,
like what?
Some stuff.
Like
just some of the stuff, some of the way he talked, it was kind of like inside knowledge type deal. It could be Big Clay.
He what?
Could have been Big Clay. I mean, you know,
I know, right?
Somewhere.
Anyways, I'm sorry I cut you off, Mikey. We're trying to.
Oh yeah. So everybody's been on Spied Life. They're still like in the system. I seen everybody's stuff, and I seen what people got paid and things like that.
Yeah, she did, Carol. You're right.
Oh, who cares? At this point, I know I don't.
We've said it a million times. If you're on there, listen. You open yourself up to stuff like that happened on Reddit. That's and you know what? The downfall. She's a very big part of why Spied Life is going away. We'll talk about it more.
We're going to do one more show, and we'll tell you guys some more inside stuff and some more information about why it had to go away.
Yeah, not here. Can we do news real quick? Is that okay? Is that all right?
I don't know. Bishop left.
All right, we'll get.
He's so mad about the news.
Be right back.
That's called
Team News at 9. Just a couple of quick stories, some things, and Mikey gonna do.
Comments. Yeah, I know. I was busy looking at Brent because that used to be Brent's music.
That's called soft swingings.
They were at Universal not long ago.
Oh man,
I saw that.
Just a couple of quick stories. This one out of Fruitland Park, Florida. This man right here, great looking dude. Is that my man?
I think he smokes a lot of cigarettes. That guy.
It is, yeah. You can see the, it's stained. A Central Florida man is accused of hitting his wife with a Christmas tree after the woman asked him to help with dinner. Apparently, he freaked
like some Bishop would do.
Yeah,
made it to the couch. Love it.
So he didn't want to make dinner, or he wanted her to make dinner.
She didn't want to make dinner.
Apparently not. He's 52. He was arrested Monday. According to booking records, it's charged with third-degree felony false imprisonment and domestic violence, as well as a misdemeanor violation of an injunction.
So was it a real tree or a fake tree?
They got into an argument after the victim asked for help to make dinner. The victim allegedly splashed. Splashed when she put a spoon in the sink.
Oh, so she threw something in the sink and it splashed water on him?
That caused him to go ape shit, I guess, and lose his temper.
How dare she?
He allegedly started packing his belongings and left the area.
I'm out of here, bitch.
He returned later because he had been drinking. What else?
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
Baby.
Then he told his wife to leave. So he goes out and drinks. He leaves. Goes out and drinks. Says, "You're out of here."
Why the hell did I leave?
When she attempted to exit the home, he allegedly shoved her and threw the Christmas tree toward her. That's not funny, but it is. I don't laugh.
Was it decorated?
Probably.
Thoughts on
Investigators-
pre-lit trees? Yes, no, maybe so.
I love pre-lit trees.
Yeah, me too. Haven't
Okay.
you ever seen what happens to real trees after Christmas on Facebook?
No, I don't have a real tree, but I thought he was vaping.
That'd be
Getting
funny.
hidden.
If Knox is a vapor. Wouldn't that be great? That would have made me laugh. Blowing effing clouds, bro. Blowing effing clouds. Anyways, it doesn't have much information about the tree. I apologize. Authorities in Missouri confirmed the kangaroo was recently spotted roaming around outside, apparently in the streets. There's actually video of it, but I just took a screenshot there.
A kangaroo in Missouri. That's
in Missouri. Just out hopping around, I guess. It's so weird. It's in Jefferson County. They confirmed that it was spotted near High Ridge Road recently. Although animal control was not contacted in the incident. How do you not call animal control for a
kangaroo? It's not like you just saw a possum cross the road.
At least one local resident captured the animal on camera during its time on the loose. Officials, apparently it was from a petting zoo.
Oh, okay.
The kangaroo was named Reuben and was safely returned to the facility.
Do they really like to fight people? Like,
I was about to say, would you fight a kangaroo?
I mean, not the one I see online, the one that's like really buff, but maybe that one.
Oh, it looks like it's ready to fight.
If I get the first punch in, maybe.
Next up, officials said a message was being displayed. I forget, where the hell was this? In Mumbai, which they have basically, I guess, the same boards that we do for like construction and stuff. You can't really see it, but you can see where it says weed. It's one of those scrolling things, and it says, well, it said exactly, smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Wow, look at you guys.
It was scrolling. They said, I guess somebody, which they said it's a technical glitch. I heard though that, and this is a thing, like on 95 through North Carolina and stuff, we've read and heard of people like apparently getting into those things and changing, even the ones that are up top. You know what I'm talking about?
Most of them will have like a little keyboard down at the back of it, like in the. You can go back there and like control it. And I know some of them are Bluetooth.
Love it. A 20-year-old Iranian man has been dubbed the shortest man living by the Guinness World Records. 2 foot 1.6 inches. Here he is. This is what happened?
Can he be juggling or checking me into a very nice Holiday Inn?
Riding a motorcycle.
Damn it. I had a picture.
What flavor would you like?
Oh, Mikey and his son were so excited that the guy working the desk was a little person.
Oh, trust me, he talked tons about whatever Jefferson, whatever.
The whole
JJ
trip. JJ this, JJ that.
JJ.
And I bought 2 beers from JJ down at the lobby. He says, "What flavor would you like?" And they thought that was the most hilarious thing in the world.
I would like Chatty White.
Loved it. Well, can we see a picture of the guy or what?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, God.
You have a big penis?
That's a little guy.
That's him, though. 2 foot. What'd I say?
I don't know, but
2 foot.
I guarantee you he's about like this tall. Same size as that guy's penis. Bishop was talking about.
So congratulations to him. He's only 20 years old.
Yeah, he'll never see 23 probably.
14.3 pounds he is.
Wow, it's like a largemouth bass.
14. Did you say he's 14 pounds?
That's what it says, yes.
There's no way. There is no way in hell he's 14 pounds.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
way.
yeah, it does. He was born at a weight of 1.5 pounds, and he now weighs in at 14.3 pounds.
There's
You
no
lost
way.
weight.
You got to be reading that wrong.
There's small dogs. My dog weighs that, and he's tiny.
What does it say on the thing, or is it just about how tall he is?
I mean, he would be the lightest man in the world too. I mean,
Yeah, like a stiff breeze could kill this man.
I don't know. If you got a 2 foot toddler, how much do they weigh? I don't know.
Not 14 pounds.
I don't know.
160,
170.
pounds. To 7 pounds a foot.
It was on the internet. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Last but not least,
14
the
pounds.
Transportation Security Administration is reminding passengers, because, a lot of traveling on the holidays. They want to remind you of proper protocol when it comes to traveling with your pets. Because already we've had somebody that apparently accidentally put their dog in a backpack and it went through the
backpack.
It accidentally went through the security X-ray. This is the actual picture of it, of the X-ray. You can see the backpack, the dog inside of it going through
I
it.
thought that was a rat.
Does kind of look like a rat a little bit.
That's scary looking.
That's scary looking.
Is that the dog bit you, Knox?
That's
how much you think it weighs?
14.3 pounds. That's my guess. They said that in this Twitter post that they accidentally sent it through the X-ray when it was left inside a traveler's carry-on bag at the airport. When traveling with any animal, notify your airline, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, people should know that, right? I would think that's kind of common sense, but who knows? Who knows?
So are they the airline is like, oh, we're sorry that we X-rayed your dog?
That's almost how that's like how the article's written.
I mean,
like
in a way, it can't be good for the dog.
No,
I mean,
did I say that right?
That's their problem that they put it in
Mumbai.
Moon pies.
Rob, great to see you, buddy.
I don't.
And that's your news.
I gotta look up this kid real quick.
What kid?
The
His
14
name.
pounder.
Oh, do you need his name?
I just put world's smallest man.
I guess that would do it. I didn't even have his name.
When he was born, he was 1 pound, and now
he is
pounds.
They say he's 2.7 inches shorter than the previous shortest man living, was 36-year-old Colombian man. Edward Nino Hernandez was the previous one.
Okay, so he's 20 years old. He's from Iran. 2 foot tall. What if it's
Rude as
funny?
hell.
He's 2 foot tall and rude as
What do you
hell.
think his take on the hijab is?
I don't know. Let me scroll down. This article might say something about it.
Start to smell. His name is Muhammad. Bum, dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. His name is Muhammad. Bum, dum, 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 dum.
He was out there protesting.
I don't see anything about his weight, just his height.
Well, what kind of weigh-in is this?
I don't know what to tell you. I'll tell you what. Get a hold of him. Fly him over to Vegas. Have him go stand on that big scale out front of that restaurant.
How much you think he weighs?
Can we stuff him in a bag and get him X-rayed?
How much does a toddler that is that size weigh? You guys, some of you must have children.
That's a 20-pound kid.
Then it's not that far off then, no?
A toddler? A 2-foot toddler?
Lighter than a small dog.
Another $5 sent to say, check your PP just like earlier. I love how you do that. That is just a pro.
Such style and class. I mean,
that is a pro move.
Is anyone else watching? Look, he is very tiny. I see him next to other people here. And hold on, Bishop. Let me show you this. I mean, you might change your mind.
Seen that show? I don't know if it's on TLC or what, but the girl that's like 22 and she's
yes, I have. And yeah,
go on. 22.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
She looks like she's an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
It's really weird.
I see the promos when my wife is watching 90 Day Fiance. I'm like, me and the dog is going to the room. Don't come in.
Oh my God, he's so little. See what he's gotta be. Look at him. How is he not 14 pounds? Seriously.
That's a ventriloquist doll.
Until I seen this picture, I thought it was bullshit. But there's a good chance he might be 14 pounds.
That looks like 14 pounds to me. He's really small.
I mean, he's the size of a baby. That's not even a toddler. Okay, toddlers are not even that small. Toddlers are bigger than that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him. He's 20 years old. If there's any way possible, I'd like to see him fight my 3-year-old grandson. I feel like he could beat his ass.
That's definitely That's a custom suit.
Yeah. You know why?
Yeah, Knox. Probably.
We're gonna put him in baby clothes.
Yeah, that guy custom. Yeah. He just walks in all 2 feet and 14 pounds of them and says, "Pull something off the rack." That guy with the mustache, that was the Iranian Jeff Dunham.
This is the one that looks like she's, I don't know, 10. I don't know what she looks like, but I'm just saying.
She's a vapor.
Weird ass show.
Hold on, keep your pictures, creep it. Look at this.
Watermelon. There you go.
They found me in a watermelon patch.
Yeah, I kind of thought about that. Since the article is from there.
That would make sense. It could be kilograms. That would make sense.
But it does say pounds in the article. But
all right. So when he was
Like I
born,
said,
he weighed 17 grams, which is 1.5 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
17 grams is not 1.5 pounds.
700 grams.
You said 17.
No, I
said 14. It's not what? I said
Check
14. Mr. Grange, thank you for the 5 bones. Appreciate you. Telling you, I think it might be right. Just looking at him in that picture, though, that you.
It's so weird that the plaque is only for his height. It's nothing to do with his weight, which I would think.
Well,
for
if
God's
he weighed
sakes,
14 pounds. I mean, 31 pounds sounds more reasonable. Like I said.
Yeah.
You think he'll ever get married and have a kid or anything?
Well, I mean, he wants.
He's a celebrity.
I don't know about that, but maybe some company out of the bedroom.
I mean,
No,
you think he would fly with balloons?
Back from Knox early. Okay.
You maybe fly with balloons.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing about his weight, but it's so weird.
We'll go with
So
it.
strange.
Any big plans for Christmas? Staying at the house? What you doing?
Yeah, staying at the house. Going to see Mama Bish on Christmas Day, probably.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just chilling. Have the
Thanks, Katie.
26th off. Just I don't know what I'm getting for Christmas.
I know you're getting great gifts from me.
Did you go all out for the kids this year?
Yeah, they got some cool stuff. Big gift for my son. He's got a real digital camera. Like a kids would. Yeah,
He's got a DSLR.
Yeah, he's got. You ever heard of one of those red dwarfs, dude? He has one of those.
And Knox, seriously, now you're gonna have to stay home though. Not go to.
I'm gonna, as soon as I'm better, I'll drive down. But I have a feeling that I won't be able to get down there until probably the 26th.
Do you think that you're a little too contagious right now?
I don't want to risk it.
Are you antibiotics?
No, not yet. I'll probably do a COVID test tomorrow.
So what you're saying is no videos of you with a hot firefighter from a calendar.
No, I will not be able. Well, you know what though? There's no where she lives now. There's no kitchen in her place.
Well, that might be good for you.
Yeah, probably.
Real quick, Creed. Thank you to Leather and Lashes. She said earlier she would cut us off, Creed, and we were done. She sent all she was sending.
That's
then,
true.
of course, her style in class, she comes back with $5 to let us know that she was nice enough to send over more money. $75.
Oh my God.
$75.
Damn. Thank you.
She's been on a 2-day tear though.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
She's been giving money the past 2 days like it's burning a hole in her pocket.
Love it. Thank you.
We appreciate it so much.
God bless. Thanks.
God bless.
Christmas dreams come true.
Or nightmares, your choice.
Do you think she found someone's credit card and you guys are part of a scam?
I don't ask questions.
We're gonna return all this money real soon.
I take Google cards.
Real soon. No,
Good.
seriously, thank you. Creed, you never did say if you had asked your wife for anything for Christmas.
I didn't. I haven't even asked her if she wants anything.
Well, it's getting a little late, bud. You go shop at the Quickie Mart.
We really don't give each other gifts. Here's the real
An Amazon coffin box wrapped up.
Well, that kind of goes along with that. We make jokes about that, but a lot of the stuff that we don't have really any hobbies. We'll buy each other like every once in a while, like board games and shit. Like we're going to sit there and play them. We don't. I
love board games.
Is there stuff she likes, like coffee?
It's got to be something.
Yeah, I mean, I can get her some coffee, but again, with what we deal with and have dealt with that kind of stuff is it's around a lot, and then, I mean, those stores that we go to, the K-Cups are like almost free. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's so it's tough. That's why
you should get her a French press.
No, it's amazing that she even uses a Keurig, not stop at the bucks. So I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Get her
like $100 gift card or something.
Get her a French press.
If she was gonna, Knox, she would never use it.
I use a French press.
I'm sure you do.
You're sophisticated, full of class.
It's not about the coffee; it's about the experience.
House guests like my French press.
I'm sure they do.
I've never had.
How many cups of coffee can your French press make?
I have 3 different ones. One makes a lot, and
isn't
one
that
of them
just a small like kettle-looking thing where it
and you push the thing down.
Yeah. I have one and it makes 7 cups of coffee at once.
Yeah, I think it's about what I get out of the big one. Yeah, about 7 or 8.
And it's also, I mean, with a last name like Coffee, he knows what he's doing when he makes it. Uh-oh.
Well, because of that, you sure as shit ain't getting nothing to know. That's fucking rude, but okay.
I guess Emily's watching, huh?
Emily called me a piece of shit the other day.
You probably had it coming. What'd you do?
What'd you do? That's the gift that keeps on giving.
He doesn't want to get into it. He's not going to say what he did.
No, I didn't do anything, Knox. I didn't.
She just unsolicited, just called you a piece of shit?
Oh, well, no. At that second, she came in like a bat out of hell. She screams into the phone. She talks very loud. Very loud.
Yes.
It was back and forth in the house. That's about it. I just said, I did that. And,
yes, the women love that.
She turned around and walked outside and told whoever she was on the phone with that I'm a piece of shit or something. Something like that.
You sure she was talking about you?
She don't wear jewelry. She might not have been. I'm pretty sure she did that. She don't wear jewelry. Ever.
At least none that Creed buys.
How about some lingerie, dude?
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. Oh, well, then confirmed.
Did I get that right? I'm pretty sure that's the story. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
No.
Maybe you guys will make up over the holidays.
Hey, you know how I know that that's exactly how that worked out, and how I can confidently tell you, Knox, that I didn't do anything wrong is because I think 2 or 3 days of just her being super nice.
You could get her like a naughty Mrs. Claus outfit.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Put a baby in her. Put a baby in her, dude. Just go ahead and do that.
Yay, Christmas, Tobin. Will you just say hi in the chat, please? I know you're here. We know you're here. Just say hi.
By the way, thank you, Leather and Lashes. You don't need family. You have us now. The cult.
Yes.
We're a cult now.
We got a pretty cool community. I'm sure a lot of you that have found us or joined the community, the fam, since the end of wait, I call the worst of the day when you yelled at me. Who, me?
Oh.
She said she was having a bad day.
So she had a bad day.
Dun, 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 dun.
Maybe do you guys do stuff for each other, like little things, like you'll make her something to eat, or
You mean like maybe her fucking text me one time during the day while she's at work?
Do you begin and end the day with a kiss?
Oh.
And a hug?
Not every day, but maybe close to that.
Do you ever say go ahead?
I think that a good gift would be to tell her that you will guarantee a hug and a kiss every day for the next year.
I'll make her out
at the beginning and the end.
Give her some of the ones like kids do, but you put I will give you a foot massage.
They got cool shit at the 7-Eleven. One thing, I was in a 7-Eleven in Florida, and they had a big ass 7-Eleven clock, and for some reason I didn't buy it. I think it was like $20. That's
what every woman wants.
Missed opportunity. She could have been the happiest woman in all of Charlotte.
Here, we did that at the I always offer that when we're at the casino, especially because most of the time I get a good deal on it or free. And she went and did it one time and then just bought a bunch of snacks and sat around, if I'm not mistaken.
You know how Creed feels about snacks.
Take advantage of that massage. Get up and wander around a bunch.
There's a gift that keeps on giving. Going back to the zoo.
Oh, he's got something to say.
You awoke the beast. Have you been laying around in bed and eating? Because you got a giant stain right there. She's sick, so don't get very close to me.
This was from like my makeup. You see it's makeup.
It looks like chili or something from Wendy's.
Is her hair blue?
Does she have a necklace on?
Did you go out and eat without me? Let me smell that.
Do you have a necklace on?
No.
Yes,
for what? Why? Did I snap at you because Emily was calling me a piece of shit? Maybe.
She said that you said worse to her.
Let me lick your molars and see if it tastes like food.
No, she said worse to me maybe after I yelled at her, which I
Why
don't
did
even
you
know.
yell at her?
I don't remember. I may have been on
Bit of
drugs.
rage, roid rage.
You know, little Linda asked you to marry her. Did you ever answer?
Me?
Who, me?
She's taken.
Yeah, I'm taken.
Oh.
She says she's going to murder her husband, but
then
she said she's going to open the gifts and then she'll do it. So we got to wait till Christmas.
I know. I could go. I don't know where she goes though to get her. Get her nails did.
A hairdo, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have one of those. I think, or had one.
Got 3 days.
Yeah,
got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Yes.
I mean,
A good foot massage is nice though. A woman enjoys a good man massage.
No, I didn't mean that I was getting her a 7-Eleven fucking clock for myself. That was for me, not for her.
Oh, think about
She would never be
then.
late.
I like
you know?
clocks though. See the old gold cigarettes clock up there? It's never worked, but it's cool. Thanks, Doc.
Ragu Monkey, have a great Christmas, buddy. And we'll see you when we get back.
Awesome, Ragu Monkey. Love you, buddy.
Take care.
Kind of just wrapping things up.
Did Ragu Monkey say he actually knew Mersh or just
No, he did not. No, I don't know. I didn't say it in code, but I don't want to get into it that much. You know, like we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against Mersh at all.
No.
It's fine. It's just his what he does and his people.
He's got a mean crowd
that are associated with him, or we do not, no offense, do not need them around here. Well, Knox, Bishop, I'm really glad we were able to put this together. Mikey, I know, worked hard and diligently trying to get an answer and a date and time, all that. Everything ran pretty smooth.
I'm just so happy it happened.
That was fun.
I will say this, Creed. If we could do this show and be incredibly successful and do nothing but this show, I'd be a happy man. I would give up each and everything else we do just to hang out with these guys every day. And it means a lot to have them here.
Was that
Mikey?
Was that your final words that I didn't even ask you for?
No, I've got way more to go, but go ahead.
What's your final words, Mikey? Go ahead. I'll let you.
I appreciate everybody, and we'll play that intro again on the way out, so Bishop
I
will
think you
actually
should.
be able to see it.
I want to make sure that B Shop can see it. Knox, any last words, my friend?
Happy holidays. Good to see everybody.
Just say Merry Christmas around here. Please.
Merry Christmas.
Quite fine. You just talked about how you just finished and put the box, whatever.
Leave a puddle.
B Shop. Any
It goes
last
right into the waistband. It goes into the waistband. No one cares
Oh.
about the waistband. It's fine.
You're gonna get it all over your pant anyways. Yeah, it was great seeing everyone. It was nice seeing you, Creed, and Mikey and Charlotte.
Yeah, that was fun.
We should do something like that again sometime. And we should do the show again next year, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Holidays only.
Yeah, holidays only. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa.
Happy Festivus.
Happy Yule.
I don't know what that is.
Winter solstice.
That started today, I think.
Yeah. But no, it was nice seeing everyone.
Honey, any last words?
Hi.
I hear you. All right.
Good luck.
Guys, again, thank you, Bishop Knox. Glad and Mikey, we're glad we all could get together and do this. Miss doing it, so I really would every once in a while, even if it's 6 months from now. I'd love to jump back on and do it. It's fun. Great crowd tonight. Appreciate
Good to
each
see
and
our
every one of you.
regulars come through. We had no bowling shirts from them, Creed, but they showed up either way.
But we're off, Loud. We're done. That's it. I'm off, baby. We're going to stay Loud. See you next Tuesday.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
For
Merry
real, guys,
Christmas.
appreciate it. You guys make this a lot of fun. Made our Christmas fantastic. Don't forget, probably not going to be anything live from here until Tuesday. I might
Look for a Christmas special, though. Christmas Day, 4:05 across all the platforms.
Thank you guys so much. That's it. Let's go.
Yep, that's it.
We're done.
Bye, everybody. Everybody, wait, bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas.
Hello, everybody. This is Data Play. Amazon. Play Howard Stern Show.
Playing Howard Show from Amazon Music. Here's Season 1, Episode 1.
Welcome to the greatest show you've ever heard. It's the Howard Show. Coming up next.
Amazon. Play Britney Spears.
Here's a station based on Britney Spears.
Amazon. Play the Creedence Bishop Show.
Woo!